Hey, what's happening, guys? MagicMan here, and I am casting this game of Deen versus Psycho. It's gonna be it's gonna be a really crazy, awesome game because these guys had some beef about how he always picks sniper and about how Psycho always picks sniper, and so Dean decided that they are going to do a showdown. So it's gonna be mid only, just the two of them, no other heroes, and we're gonna see who's gonna win this game and find out who the ultimate winner is. So right now we're just waiting to see who they're gonna pick. I'm about 10 seconds behind them, which is not too bad. At least I can keep up. So yeah, this should be pretty good. This is actually the second game they played. I missed the first one because I was in game, but this time I said I can't miss, and I can practice some casting for the next time we have a tournament. Oh, okay, so Kurao decides to go with Outwell Devourer. He's an intelligence carry hero, and he's especially dangerous. And Kurama has decided, Psycho has decided to go with Drow Ranger, who is also a very crazy carry. She has really mad damage. So here we have Kurama as OD in the Radiant side, and we have Zinjanthropus or Psycho as Drow Ranger on the dire side. So he goes and picks 3 slippers, 1 healing pot, and iron branches. OD on the other side has decided to go with a set of words, tangos, 1 mantle of intelligence, and a circlet. The mantle of intelligence is going to give him bonus 3 points of intelligence, which also gives him 3 points of damage because he's an intelligence hero. The circlet will give him 2 to all attributes, so that's also plus 2 damage, a little bit more health, and a little bit faster attack speed. He's gonna come in here and ward so that he can keep an eye on the runes, I suppose, whereas Drow is just gonna chill in the middle for the creeps to spawn and for the game to begin. So there is his observer words and tangos, which are gonna give him health. And then over here we have Drow Ranger, who's decided to go for Precision Aura, which she's already used. She has 3 slippers. Slippers is just like the mantle of intelligence, but it gives agility. So it's giving him plus 3 agility, which is now adding up to plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, which is 9. So he has 9 bonus damage from these, and the plus 6 damage here is coming from the Precision Aura. He doesn't have a circlet, so his health is not so good for 92, whereas Outwell Devourer has 549. He has 58 damage, and Drow has 59 plus 6, so more damage there. So off they go. Let's have last hits and denies on this side. So far we have 0-0. So the stats are going to be equal. For some reason, the all pick music is still playing, but whatevs. Okay, so off to a slow start here. There are the first hits. Drow is now ahead by 1 last hit. So far that doesn't make that much of a difference, but it will. As you can see, it took him just a little longer to get to level 2. There goes the attack. What that does is it reduces his intelligence, so now he's doing -3. Drow doesn't really need mana, so that's not doing that much. It doesn't have that much of an effect on her. So what that ability does, it steals 4 intelligence from the enemy. So it stole from her. She now has -3, but he now has +3, which also means +3 to his damage. That's why he's doing 65 now. So that should help him with last hitting. And these guys should really just get to denying. If they denied, it would be a lot better for them. They're now even on the last hits, but 0 on the denies. Drow is once again 1 last hit ahead. And Kurama is now getting really low on health. He goes ahead to pop a tango, somewhere back there. There you go. And Drow is still on full health, has not used the healing salve. So far, I think Kurama can actually take this because of the fact that Drow is really squishy in the early game, and the healing salve will help. The fact that she only has a healing salve means that she can only regen once, and if he attacks her, she uses the healing pot, and he manages to interrupt it, he can pretty much get that kill. There goes stealing more intelligence, And Drow has just bought a Wraith Band, if I'm not wrong. There we are. So that's gonna give her 6 agility, 3 strength, 3 intelligence, and 3 damage. So basically, that's gonna be this. This is going to join with one of the sleepers of agility, as the recipe goes. So it now has a double damage, but it doesn't seem like he intends to use it because he's really low on health, and Drow is not really someone you want to mess with. But this is the early game. I think he could have taken that. So off back to the middle lane. He's now level 4. She is at level 4 as well. He's now dealing more damage, doing 77 plus 77 because of the double damage, which is going to run out soon. So there he goes, stealing some more intelligence. Now he's doing 83 plus 83. Goes into a Null Talisman. Now, Null Talisman is just like the Wraith Band. If you check out the Wraith Band, it does 6 on the agility, whereas with the Null Talisman, it does 6 on intelligence. So depending on what hero you're using and what their main stat is, yeah, you pick accordingly. So Null Talisman and Wraith Band are pretty good because they're nice and cheap, and they give you a very nice boost, especially for the early game. But as the game progresses, they lose their flair, or whatever it's called. So there he goes, more with the harass. At 188 health, he's gonna drop another tango. None of these guys seem to be going for boots, but it's still pretty early. I'll probably go for boots next. He should really call in his courier to bring him his Wraith Band. So should he. And he gets him with the Astral Imprisonment again. Once again, it steals intelligence, and it has a really crazy duration and a short cooldown. So he can really harass. Like now he's ready to do it again. He gets more intelligence from that. This is stacked quite a few times. He's now doing plus 27, which gives him 93 damage. That is insane, because now he's only doing 76. So if they decide to trade blows, OD would win, but OD's health is really low. So in that fight, it's really a question of, I wonder who will win this. As you can see, stealing all that minus 15 is giving her 78 mana. That means she can only cast this a few times. It's actually going to start being a problem. And the silence is gone. So that's troublesome. While he's going down to grab that invisibility rune, I'm just gonna quickly change my speed of my camera. It's a bit fast. Okay, grabs invisibility, and Drow is right in position to be ganked to that invisibility. So let's see where this is going. She's level 6, he's level 5, but he's just one last hit away from leveling up. If he can get that kill, he can probably get a few levels up. There you go, he's now level 6. He has his ultimate, which does quite a bit of damage. What the ultimate does is deals damage to enemy heroes in an area of effect based on the difference between their intelligence. So if he uses Astral Imprisonment a few times, he's going to get increased intelligence. She's going to get lowered intelligence as she goes over to check for the rune and doesn't get one. So that's some XP she's going to lose, which is also his opportunity to get just a little bit ahead. But because he also went for the rune, they are now actually even in terms of experience. There goes the Astral Imprisonment once again. Grandma is now ahead with last hits, doing 16 and 1 deny. And Drow only has 15. 16 now. So there goes the harass. Just a few hits there. She's going to have to use this healing salve soon. And if she does, it means that she'll have to go back and regen again, which is going to be a problem. Because as soon as she goes back, he's going to go about a level ahead. And also, Kurama does not have any regen. He should have probably gone for a bottle, especially considering that he has wards on the runes. That would have really helped. There he goes, hits level 7. She is still level 6. So this is what I mean. You really do not want to back down, even for a moment. Because that one level means he's doing just a little more damage. Then again, if you check out Drow, she's now doing 2 Wraith Bands, which is giving her a lot of damage, 114 plus 27. There goes the salve. And he's only doing 86 plus 3. So this is pretty funny. I really want to see where this is going. Adds pure damage. Adds extra pure damage to auto devourer's attacks based on his remaining mana pool. Arcane Orb also does bonus damage to summon units and illusions. So if he uses that, he can do a lot of extra damage on top of Drow. Okay, so far everything's looking like it's in Feroz's favor because he has significantly more damage. And although he does not have any regen, he seems like he can really push down this dude. So there we go. There comes the damage. That's the crazy damage I'm talking about. If he took a few more tower hits, I think Drow could have finished that. Maybe if she orb walked a bit. Okay, so Kurama is low. Still does not have any regen, but the courier is on the way with gloves of haste, which means he must be building power treads. Drow Ranger still does not have any boots, so her speed is really bad. OD now has illusion. Astral imprisonment. Oh my god, now you just wait for the kill. There she is, she's inside. But he seems to know exactly which one is the real Drow. Which one is the real OD? Is she gonna make it away? No, she's not! Although he managed to silence Kurama, who for some reason stopped her to attack him. Still managed to get the kill. I think Drow could have gotten that one if she continued attacking. Yup, that was pretty bad. So now he's going to get to level 9. Drow is now level 8. He's gonna get quite a bit of damage on his tower. He seems to be apologizing to his team. Okay, I'm kind of trash talking now. But off he goes to check the rune again. There is no rune, so this is a pretty bad idea. Because, there you go. That's actually a pretty good idea. Leaving one of the illusions to fight so that he can go over and check the rune. There's no rune, so he's just gonna come back with his low health. I think he was hoping for regen. There's the last piece of his power treads, which is gonna give him let's actually just take a look. I'm not too sure about what treads does because I just buy it. 50 movement speed, 8%, plus 8 to the selected attribute, and 30 attack speed. So the bonus attack speed going together with the boot set to intelligence is going to give him 8 extra damage. And yeah, it's going to be quite troublesome. Drow is still here for some reason. Gets the boots finally and gloves of haste. So all he needs now is that for 50 gold so that he can finish the treads as well, which is the belt of strength. Interestingly enough, you can actually build this with slippers as well. No, not slippers. Which one is it? It's this band of elven skin. Either of these items can be used because they are plus 6s, so you just combine those with the gloves of haste and boots and you get your power treads. He gets the regen that he's been asking for. Power treads is set to intelligence. Drow didn't seem to see him there, so she's just gonna check the rune again and completely miss it. She's going up this way somehow, I think going for the gank. He's gonna come up and bust him. There he is. Astral imprisonment. He's just gonna leave. Drow now has low intelligence, which means that now he's gonna deal a lot more damage. There's nothing Drow can do because he's really close, cancelling out one of her passives, and she's dead. One of the problems with Drow is this marksmanship. What happens is she gets increased. I think it's this one. Is it this one or this one? It should be this one. So the way marksmanship works is it gives her 40 bonus agility, which is the same as plus 40 damage, which is insane. However, if enemy heroes come within a certain range of her, it's disabled. So that whole fight just went completely against Drow because he was ridiculously close. He used the astral imprisonment to steal intelligence from him, and yeah, like that's that. He now has an insane amount of mana, 1366, and Drow only has 400. But Drow doesn't really need mana as much as OD does. So OD is level 11, Drow is level 8. Wow. But once again, Drow has her passives, which give her quite a bit of damage. So the only thing she has to worry about is her health. So he should probably get something to deal with that, as well as regen, so that he doesn't have to keep either dying or going back to the fountain. Because once he goes back, he's going to lose a lot of experience. He gets an illusion rune that gives him 2 copies of himself, which only deal, I think, 33% of his actual damage. That doesn't seem like much, but when all three of them are attacking you at once, it's really significant. It's just this range creep following him, so he knows that he's up there. But because he got that rune, there's obviously no rune here, so he just went to try his luck and didn't get one. Runes actually spawn every 2 minutes, so the illusion rune that he got had spawned at the 12-minute mark. Astral Imprisonment again, while he attacks the tower, takes down the tower so that it doesn't disturb him while he's attacking Drow. There goes the attacks on Drow, and Drow is pretty much dead. And the ulti, just to be sure, that was kind of overkill because now he has a 155 cooldown. He gets his 4 staff. It's gonna give him even more mana regeneration. Sorry, HP regeneration actually. Plus 10 intelligence means plus 10 damage, which also widens the gap between his intelligence and Drow's intelligence. And yeah. Yes, they do. 33% of damage, and they take double damage from your attacks. But the main problem there was actually the difference in the intelligence because of the Astral Imprisonment. And if he had the tower working for him, it would have worked a lot better. Okay, we come down to Drow. Of the auto attacks, trying to push back this lane. OD is on his way back. There goes the 4 staff. It basically just pushes you forward by 600 units. 600? Yes, 600 units. You can cast it on yourself or you can cast it on an enemy. And that makes it pretty fun because he can 4 staff Drow when she's attacking him, so that she can come a bit closer, and then that's gonna cancel out her passive, which is gonna make attacking her a lot easier. Hopefully he's figured that out. But let's just see what happens here. Okay, he proceeds to auto-cast his Q. He also has this passive that whenever it's cast a spell, it gains a chance to restore 25% of its mana pool. Okay, OD pushing forward. Drow is only getting her power treads now, which is pretty late. She should be going for either Shadow Blade or Daedalus next. There goes the Astral Imprisonment, increasing his intelligence, dropping his, which is going to increase the damage of his Q. Or actually going to increase the damage of his, actually of everything, of his Q and of his auto attack. So there you go, as you can see that just went up. Astral Imprisonment is cooling down. There's the 4 staff. It went in the wrong direction. He doesn't know what just happened. There goes the auto attacking. Is he going to get the kill? He's going to attempt to jukes. Oh, he's taking those tower hits really bad. He's going to have to withdraw. But he doesn't. He's going to position himself to catch him as he's coming back. There you go. Last hit. It's over. 4-0. I hope you can see my chat because that was pretty funny. Okay, so Kurama is continuing to just dominate this game. There goes the 4 staff, hoping to escape most of the tower hits. There goes half his health. OD is a really bad hero. I really hate this guy. And I'm not too sure how you would go about countering him. But neither does Drow Ranger. Okay, Drow is back. Drow is back. No new items because he's lost a lot of gold from that death, and OD has gained gold from that kill. So he now has plus 10 intelligence, more damage. He's almost matching what Drow can do. Drow is going in for the gank, trying to catch him off, or maybe going in for the rune. If she gets this invis rune, it just might prove useful for her. As she goes, she gets it. OD goes for the bottom rune, there's nothing there. He's really low on health. Drow Ranger might be able to get this kill. I think she should. I really think she should, as long as he does not go back towards the tower. Up he goes to check the top rune. There's no rune. He kind of took his time there, which was really bad. So, she goes. She's going in for the kill. There's the auto attacks. He's going to do Astral Imprisonment on himself to evade those final attacks. He's getting too close. His damage is completely gone. There's the ulti. And he's dead. He just got too close. As I said, the passive, like, you really lose out. He had 88 damages compared to the 128 he could be dealing. He could have gotten that kill, but OD's Astral Imprisonment on himself kind of helped him to recoup, because he really seemed confused as to where Drow had come from. So he's going to go back and regen while Drow is sitting waiting to spawn again. He has gained 281 gold from that kill. Which is a lot, because he's going for an Aghanim Scepter now. He has the Staff of Wizardry, Ogre Club, and this is the Aghanim Scepter. It's an item that you buy depending on the hero that you have. What it does is it increases it gives your hero's abilities an extra boost. For example, Outworld Devourer is going to get, it says here upgradable by Aghanim Scepter. So what happens is, Aghanim is going to give him a lot more stats. Here comes another fight, Astral Imprisonment. There goes the auto attacks. Just 2 more hits and Drow is dead. The problem is Drow has very little health. All he needs to do is finish that off. It's over, 6-0. I think he should just call GG now, because, yeah, he's really fed now. He's gotten a lot more gold now. Another 281 gold. That's going to push him towards his Scepter even further. Scepter is going to reduce the cooldown of this. Scepter is going to reduce the cooldown and give him a lot more stats. But the problem with Scepter is that it's ridiculously expensive. What? It gives him +10 to all attributes. So once again, +10 to his intelligence, which is going to make him even more dangerous against Drow and also give him more damage. He has the Treads giving him more, the Null Talisman, and this as well, the 4-star also giving him another 10. That's why he's dealing the 135 +3. So I was talking about Scepter. Scepter gives 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 gold for each, and then 1,200 for the last bit. So it's really expensive. So if your hero is not getting something from the upgrade for the ulti, then there's no point. That's why you wouldn't build it on, say, Asa. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you don't build it on Asa. Okay, so Kurama's gonna come in and attack. There are a lot of heroes that actually have Aghanim's upgrades, but you usually don't buy. Like Razor. Razor's Aghanim's just gives his ulti the ability to hit buildings. It's not very useful. Drow is all the way back here. She is scared as hell. He's now level 15. He's level 9. There goes the intelligence difference to be added. His ulti is ready. All he needs to do is cast it once. There you go. Look at all that health that's gone. One more hit, he's dead. 2 hits. 2 simple hits. OD is just insane. He calls GG. That's it for this game. I suppose. I don't know if we're gonna play to the end, but that should be it for this game. That's 1 win for Kurama and 1 win for Psyko. Let's see where the next game goes. This should be pretty good. So, cheers guys. See you in that one.